What's going on, guys? You well here, and welcome to Confabulate, the podcast where we talk about anything and everything. I'm your host, Will Sanchez. Thank you so much for stopping by. And today, guys, we have Andrew Cronin once again coming back for season 3. And we're going to be...
Two.
Yeah, you're the first one that's came here twice now.
Yeah, suck it, bitches.
And we're actually going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be doing our Grammy predictions. So Grammys 2022, the nominations came out.
Yeah, we ain't going to get shit right, but we're still going to just try our best here.
We're going to, tell you guys our thoughts on the nominations, and we're going to give you our predictions. And we're going to go through all like the general field. We'll do the pop categories. We'll do rap. We'll do...
Yeah, we definitely getting shit right with that.
We'll do rock. Rock. We'll do country. We'll see what we know about country. Latin, I know the Latin stuff. And then we'll see what else we see, because we love all genres of music here. We're not just going to focus on one thing.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about all of it. Let's get started. So the first category we have here is Record of the Year. So award to the artists and to the producers, recording engineers, and our mixers and mastering engineers, blah, blah, blah. First up, I Still Have Faith in You by ABBA. They still make music?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say, ABBA still makes music. Okay.
Okay. Freedom, John Batiste. Who the hell is that? I Get a Kick Out of You by Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga.
This I actually heard. It's really good.
Peaches by Justin Bieber featuring Daniel Caesar and Giveon.
I mean, who the fuck hasn't heard that? Let's be honest with you.
Right on Time by Brandy Carlisle. Kiss Me More by Doja Cat and SZA. Happier Than Ever, Billie Eilish. Montero, Call Me By Your Name, Lil Nas X. Driver's License, Olivia Rodrigo. And Leave the Door Open, Silk Sonic.
Yes.
I think this is a great category, actually.
Diverse.
Very diverse. Also, be quiet.
That is the dog.
Dog's barking. Okay. ABBA, no. John Batiste, I don't know what that song is.
Yeah, no. A couple of these I have to listen to.
Yeah. I've heard I Get a Kick Out of You, but I don't think they're going to give it to them.
No. It would be awesome if they did, though, because, Tony Bennett is, in his, 90s?
Yeah.
Something like that?
This is his last album.
Yeah, that'd be really cool, but, shit, yeah, no, we're talking about the Grammys here. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, maybe in the jazz categories they'll give him something.
Yeah.
Then Peaches, okay. Right on Time, I love Brandy Carlisle, and I love this song. She's just not well known. The song didn't really go anywhere, so I'm surprised that it's nominated.
Yeah, no, I can't say I've heard it myself, to be honest with you.
Kiss Me More, great song. Big song on the radio.
Biggest, yeah, no, hear that song everywhere.
Yeah, Happier Than Ever is a great song.
That is a good song, yeah.
Yeah, and then we have Montero, Driver's License, Leave the Door Open. Huge songs, too. Okay. Who do you think is going to take it?
Okay, I think, me personally, I think Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic's going to take it. I think that was just an all-around, just amazing track. So,
yeah.
I'm going to give it to them. I mean, there are some, more popular options on here with Olivia Rodrigo and Doja Cat, but, I'm going to go with Leave the Door Open.
Yeah, it's a great first song for them to release. That was the first one they released.
Yeah.
It's a great one.
Yeah.
I am going to agree with you. I'm kind of between Leave the Door Open and Happier Than Never a little bit. I'm between those two. I feel like Olivia has a chance, but I don't know. I'm just between those three for a bit, but Silk Sonic, I like to see them take it, or Billie.
Yeah, I mean, seeing how well she did, what was it, the MTV Music Awards?
Doja Cat? Who are you talking about?
Olivia Rodrigo.
Olivia. Oh, when she's saying, Good For You.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been killing it.
Yeah.
She just released tickets today for her tour, and it's out of this world.
I saw your tweet. You're fighting with 13-year-olds. They get some tickets.
I'm on the VIP thing. I signed up to register for tickets.
Damn.
It's in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And that place it's all general. It's all cheap tickets, so it's very affordable.
Wow. I never would have guessed, honestly. In my head, I'm she's charging bank, but
yeah, she's playing pretty small venues for for her. I would thought she was gonna play like
give it a year.
Big
arenas. She'll probably get like a way bigger arena because of the
where she's playing. How it works is you buy a general ticket and you could either go down in the pit in front of the stage, or you could go up and actually sit down.
Got it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So Silk Sonic or Billie or Olivia. We'll see. Okay, album of the year. Oh, my mom's here. Okay, album of the year. Award to artists and to featured artists, songwriters of new material, producers, recording engineers, mixers, and mastering engineers. So, the album of the year.
The album of
Pretty
the
self-explanatory. We have We Are by Jon Batiste, once again. Love for Sale, Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. Justice, Triple Chucks Deluxe by Justin Bieber. I don't know why they call it that. Damn, look at these people involved. Okay. Planet Her Deluxe by Doja Cat. Happier Than Ever, Billie Eilish. Back of My Mind by Her. Montero, Lil Nas X. Sour, Olivia Rodrigo. Evermore, Taylor Swift. And Donda, Kanye West.
Ooh, wow. I'm surprised to see that on there.
Wow.
I'm surprised to see that on there. Wow.
Wow, what a great category. Great category. Okay. The first thing I want to point out is the amount of people that are, like, involved in these albums.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
when you see, like, this here for Love for Sale, very few people. And then you get to Justin Bieber, because you got featured artists and songwriters and mixers, engineers, producers.
Yeah.
So you could see the amount of people that actually...
They definitely aren't making these albums by themselves, I'll tell you that.
And then look at Billie. She works with very few people.
They got the squad here. There's about 50 people on some of these lists.
Yeah. Look at her.
Yeah.
Lil Nas X. I was surprised by Kanye. Look at Kanye's.
Oh, yeah, no, Kanye, I mean, his track, I think he's got like 20 tracks on his record.
Yeah, it's a long album.
And each one has like a feature on it, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's see who we think is going to win. So, I don't know who Jon Batiste is still.
Yeah, no, I have no idea.
Love for Sale, don't think so. Oh my god, Justin, Doja. Okay. You give your prediction first, because I'm still trying to figure mine
out. Shit, honestly, probably Evermore by Taylor Swift. I've heard just nothing but good things about it.
Yeah.
And there hasn't really been like a huge argument over whether or not, certain songs deserve certain praise. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Taylor Swift. If not Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber for Justice, because the popularity of that album.
I was not expecting those two coming out of your mouth.
I mean, it's just kind of the truth.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yo, Taylor, I'm gonna let you finish, but
but Beyonce had one of the best music videos of all time.
Oh my god. Okay. I thought Taylor, but the only thing that's holding me back about Taylor is that she took it last year for Folklore, so the Grammys could be like assholes right now and not give it to her 2 years in a row.
The Grammys is like a fucking like a shot in the dark, dude. We have no idea what they're doing,
Yeah.
So
Folklore took it last year.
I would not be surprised if they give it to Taylor Swift again. They love Taylor Swift over the Grammys. They love her. Yeah. Come on.
So Evermore has a good chance. And I don't think they're going to give it to Olivia. I don't think it's album of the year. I don't think Billie either. Doja's was great, actually.
Yeah, Doja Cat might have a good chance, too.
I'm actually between Doja and Taylor on this one.
Okay.
I love Doja Cat's album. Yeah. Okay, we're going to move on to Song of the Year. So this is a Songwriters Award. A song is eligible if it was first released or if it has achieved prominence during the eligibility year. Singles or tracks only. I just realized I should be wearing my glasses because I can't read any of this. Okay. So, Songwriters Award. Okay. Please tell me I did not just read what I thought I read. Okay.
Your favorite track.
First up, we have Bad Habits by Ed Sheeran. No comment. A Beautiful Noise, Alicia Keys and Brandi Carlile. Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. Fight For You by Her. Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish. Kiss Me More, Doja Cat and SZA. Leave the Door Open, Silk Sonic. Montero, Call Me By Your Name, Lil Nas X. Peaches, and we have Right On Time by Brandi Carlile.
Okay, let's backtrack here to, Bad Habits your favorite song. See, I don't understand your beef with this. This is a good song. It's catchy. It's catchy. I mean, was his music video fucking weird? I mean, yeah, it was. Is the song catchy though? Yeah, it's pretty good.
I just think he's been like downhill since the Collaborations album, and don't get me wrong, I downloaded the song, I sing it on the radio because I love him, I know the song, but
I think the other one that he released after that one was
Shivers.
I don't like that song.
You don't like Shivers?
No.
Oh wow, I just think, well, he's always said like the first lead single is always gonna be very pop and for the radio, and I don't know, it's good for like radio to like make it big. I just don't see it here for Song of the Year. It just caught me by surprise.
Yeah, no. Do I think it's gonna win?
Of course not.
Fuck no. I mean, is it catchy though? Yeah. So I'll give him that.
Mm-hmm. It was played all over Puerto Rico when we went.
It was. It was on the radio like every single second.
Mm-hmm.
So
we have A Beautiful Noise, Alicia Keys, Brandi Carlile. I saw the live performance. I'm just confused why it's here.
Damn, dude, just say it fucking sucks.
No, they're two great singers. It's a nice song, piano ballad, but Song of the Year, you should put songs that people know that could say, oh, that was the Song of the Year. This was not.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't think I've heard it.
Yeah, when I think of Song of the Year, I think of, boom, there's Driver's License.
Driver's License.
There's Kiss Me More right there. Leave the Door Open.
Yeah.
Even Peaches.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So this is a tough category one. About Fight for You by Her. You know how I feel about Her. I am just so confused why I need to see...
ladies and gentlemen.
No, it annoys me because I'm confused. Why do I need to see her name every single year? Every single year around this time, I see on Twitter, and the most nominated female artist, Her, every single year. And I'm like, what does she put out? I didn't hear her once on the radio. She's like an R&B singer, but she doesn't need to be in every category about songs that we don't even know. She's talented, but come on now.
I think you should maybe like write them a strongly worded letter, you know?
I can name so many artists right now that are amazing who have never been nominated or don't even have a Grammy. She has like 5 Grammys already. I don't know who. I'm done talking about her. Okay. We have, and then Right on Time, we talked about that. Okay, so Song of the Year, Songwriters Award, I think of Driver's License. Where the fuck did she go? There she is.
Okay.
That's what I think of.
That's fair enough. I'll go ahead, I went with Leave the Door Open on what was that?
Record of the Year.
Record of the Year. I think Song of the Year, I think Kiss Me More by Doja Cat.
Good one, yeah.
I heard that like everywhere. So
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kiss Me More.
Yeah, those are great. Definitely not Peaches for a Songwriters Award. Okay, now we have Best New Artist.
Oh shit.
Holy fuck. Okay. Lord have mercy, help me with these names.
Okay. I've actually heard of some of these. Japanese Breakfast. Okay, yeah.
Why don't you announce the Best New Artist, Andrew?
Oh. Okay.
I don't want to offend these artists.
I didn't see the top half. No, there's only one that is,
Let us
is
know.
Arouge Aftab.
Mm-hmm.
Aru Aftab.
Okay, keep going.
Jimmy Allen, Baby Keem, Phineas, Glass Animals, Japanese Breakfast, The Kid Laroi, Arlo Parks, Olivia Rodrigo, and Sweetie.
I have 2 thoughts when you were announcing these. I'm confused why Phineas is here in 2022 Grammys. I feel like he should have been here a few years ago because he's been making music as a solo artist. So it's interesting to see him here. Sweetie, I've been listening to her since like 2017. So
achieved a breakthrough into the public consciousness.
The freaking, what was that song that she was singing? That in 2018, that was huge. Not Best Friend. Fucking. That's my type. That's my type. That's my type.
Okay. I know what the fuck that is.
You've never... Everyone who's listening have heard that song.
Okay.
Anyways, this is going to Olivia without a doubt. Yes, it is. You cannot fight it.
Yeah. No, I mean... Okay. I'm gonna go with Sweetie on this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
the sweetie meal, bro. The sweetie meal.
The sweetie meal.
Yeah, I mean, Olivia Rodrigo, where the hell's your meal? Yeah, that's right.
Oh. And I will say, I want to give credit to LaKilla. He had a pretty good year with his song "Stay" with Justin Bieber, and his song "Without You," the remix with Miley Cyrus that was played all the time.
I also shout out to Japanese Breakfast. They're a really, really good band.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah, they played like in Santa Cruz like pretty recently too. So.
Yeah, and shout out to Phineas. He ain't winning, but good for him.
yeah, you're not winning, dude. So don't even try.
Moving on to pop. So this is the pop solo performance for new vocal or instrumental pop recording, singles or tracks only. Anyone by Justin Bieber, Right on Time, Brandy Carlisle, Happier Than Ever, Billie Eilish, Positions, Ariana Grande, and Driver's License, Olivia Rodrigo.
Ariana Grande.
You think so?
I know so.
You think Positions is going to take this award?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Why?
Because it's Ariana Grande. She deserves the world. I'm just kidding. I know. I definitely think Ariana Grande though. I mean, it's
really
between her and Olivia Rodrigo.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she always wins the pop categories, but they never nominate Ariana for the big ones. But damn, Anyone's a great song. It's not winning. I don't know why Brandy's here. I don't think Happier Than Ever's best pop solo performance. So I think I have to agree with you, but I feel like they'll give this to Olivia as well for a Driver's License. Best pop solo performance. Yeah, think so. Moving on to best pop duo / group performance.
Oh, yes.
So this is basically like duets and whatnot, or bands. I Get a Kick Out of You, Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. Lonely, Justin Bieber and Benny Blanco. Butter by BTS. Higher Power, Coldplay. And Kiss Me More, Doja Cat featuring SZA.
I haven't heard Higher Power by Coldplay.
You're not missing much. I've heard it, and no comment.
Hey, man, Coldplay, they're...
Oh, I love Coldplay, but Higher Power...
Yeah, okay.
And I don't know why Peaches isn't here. Peaches was here, they could have taken it, but he put Lonely instead, which is a good song.
To be fair, I haven't heard any of Justice by Justin Bieber, so I don't know any of the other songs besides
Peaches?
Peaches, yeah.
You haven't heard Holy featuring Chance the Rapper?
No.
And then there's Lonely, and then Anyone. And...
I haven't.
Wow. I'll show you it when we're done recording. Okay. I think this is going to Doja Cat and SZA. I think it's the best one here for pop duo and group performance. It's the biggest song here. And if BTS did not win last year with Dynamite, I don't think they're going to win with Butter. So I'm going Doja Cat and SZA.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga, just out of spite for everyone else. You know, like Justin Bieber, you know, BTS, Coldplay, and then we got Doja Cat and SZA. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go with Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga, just because.
Oh, they actually might like.
Yeah,
no. Tony, his last
Come on,
Grammys and
Grammys,
whatnot.
be fucking nice.
Nice.
Give it to the old man.
Give it to the legend. And then Gaga's there too.
And then Gaga, you know. What does Gaga know about cameras?
Oh, I know. That's Kanye, right?
Yeah. She's the creative director of Polaroid.
Don't get me wrong. I like some of the Gaga songs. What the fuck does she know about? Oh my god. Okay. Moving on to best traditional pop vocal album. I don't know what traditional means. Continuing in plain time. New traditional pop recordings. Okay. There's Love for Sale, Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. Till We Meet Again, live by Norah Jones. A Tori Kelly Christmas by Guess Who? Tori Kelly. Lettucey Sings Nina by Lettucey. What's Life by Willie Nelson. And a Holly Dolly Christmas by Dolly Parton.
Yeah, and I was really confused on who made that Tori Kelly Christmas.
I'm more confused by who made Lettucey Sings Nina. I think it's Lettucey. I think this is going to Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. I've listened to Tori, the Dolly one, and Norah Jones, and I just feel like they'll give this to Tony Bennett and Gaga. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Give it to Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. To be fair though, Willie Nelson still making music.
Yeah,
dude,
that's a shocker.
That guy is like the weed master. To all the viewers out there that, smoke weed, Willie Nelson's like, Mount Rushmore level. So he's still making music, and he's like old as shit. So
yeah, who's the other one? This James Taylor. He's old and he's killing and making music.
And Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. Tony Bennett.
Christmas music. Love it.
Elton John's not that old, but he's still making music.
Also notice there's two of them on here are Christmas albums.
Yeah, I didn't know Christmas albums were traditional pop. I guess so. I better see Kelly here next year because, come on now. We have Best Pop Vocal Album next. Justice, Triple Chucks Deluxe. I think it's because there's like 30 songs in that version, but by Justin Bieber, Planet Her Deluxe by Doja Cat, Happier Than Ever Billie Eilish, Positions Ariana Grande, Sour Olivia Rodrigo.
I'll let you go first on this.
I think this is a great category. I've listened to all of these. My personal favorite is Olivia, but who do I think the Grammys are going to give this to? I think Ariana has a chance, and this is hard. I'm only between the ladies here. I don't think they'll give this to Justin. Oh my god. I'm between Doja and Olivia for this one.
I think Doja takes it.
Mm-hmm.
But I also see Ariana taking it because...
Ariana.
Yeah. I've actually listened to some of Positions. Most of it.
Yeah.
It's actually a pretty good album.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. I usually listen to albums from start to finish, and then I download the ones that I like. And I've downloaded a bunch of songs from all these albums. Ariana's was good, yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like they'll give this to Olivia. I don't know. This is a tough one.
You're just like expecting them to just hand everything to Olivia Rodrigo. It's like,
because
here.
This was her year. Honestly, this was her year. She was everywhere.
Yeah, true.
Killing it in the charts, everything. There's very few artists who have like more than at least one number one song in one album. She had like 3. Deja Vu, Good For You, Driver's License.
Yeah.
Everyone else, they did their thing too. Best Dance Electronic Recording. Yikes. I don't know anyone here. I see David Guetta, but I don't know the song. Do you know anything here? Can we skip this?
Oh, I know James Blake.
I know him too, yeah.
Afrojack. Yeah, then no, let's skip this though. Caribou.
We go for James Blake.
Yeah, James Blake.
Dance Electronic Music Album. Ooh.
Oh, shit.
I like Marshmello. Let's go with Marshmello.
10 City.
Major Lazer, I know.
Yeah. We're not a part of the electro scene.
We're not. We're also not a part of contemporary instrumental either. But we do like rock music. Here's Best Rock Performance. Shot in the Dark, AC/DC. Know You Better, live from Capitol Studio A, Black Pumas. Nothing Compares to You, Chris Cornell. OHMS, Deftones. And Making a Fire, the Foo Fighters. This one, okay. You go first.
I think, out of respect, Nothing Compares to You by Chris Cornell. Yeah, it was just an absolute, force in the rock community. So, yeah. I think they definitely give it to him.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm between Chris Cornell and Black Pumas, but I was leaning more towards Chris Cornell. I don't know why they chose that song for Foo Fighters.
Yeah, Making a Fire. Yeah, no, I don't know why either.
Yeah, I like this category though; it's pretty good. Metal. Oh shit! Best metal performance. I don't know anyone here.
Oh shit!
Except for I've heard of Deftones.
Rob Zombie's on here. Damn.
The Triumph of King Freak. Wow.
Dude, that guy is a freak. He's a weirdo.
King Freak.
Yeah, he's a weirdo. I'm gonna guess Rob Zombie. Yeah.
Okay. Best rock song. All My Favorite Songs by Weezer, The Bandit, Kings of Leon. Wow. Distance, Mammoth, WVH, Find My Way, Paul McCartney, and Waiting on a War, Foo Fighters. Okay, that's better.
Yeah.
You go first again.
Okay. I think I think The Bandit by Kings of Leon. I've actually heard that song, and I like it. I think Kings of Leon has always been, one of those underrated bands.
Yeah.
So, I think The Bandit by Kings of Leon, or, I could see Weezer, all my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I could speak on this. I only know the Foo Fighters one. And yeah, I know Kings of Leon and Weezer, but so we're going to go with what you said because I don't think I can pick.
Okay. I'm probably wrong. They'll probably give it to like Paul McCartney or something, but yeah.
It is Paul McCartney, yeah.
Yeah.
Best rock album, Power Up, AC/DC, Capital Cuts, Black Pumas, No One Sings Like You Anymore, Volume 1, Chris Cornell, Medicine at Midnight, Foo Fighters, McCartney 3 by Paul McCartney. You go first again.
Me being a huge rock fan, be completely honest with you, I haven't listened to any of these albums in their entirety. I've listened to a good portion of Medicine at Midnight by Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
And to be completely transparent, I did not like it. Mm-hmm. I thought maybe they were trying to go for a newer sound, or
it's like more pop.
But I didn't really care for it all too much. As for AC/DC, shit, I didn't even know they had a new album.
Yeah.
So, I guess I'm just not keeping up with, rock music. And then Black Pumas, I feel like they're nominated every year.
Yeah, last year they were all over the place.
And then Paul McCartney, no idea. And then No One Sings Like You Anymore, Volume 1, Chris Cornell. I haven't listened to that, so I can't speak on it all too well. So
yeah, the only one I've listened to from start to finish is the Foo Fighters one, and it wasn't my favorite Foo Fighters album. So I'm sure some of these are better than that one. They might give it to them. I kind of feel like they'll give it to Paul just because he's Paul McCartney.
I'll go with Chris Cornell.
Yeah,
his voice is amazing. So I mean,
this is a great category though. Pretty good, great artist. Best alternative music album. Okay. We have Shore by Fleet Foxes, If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power by Halsey, Jubilee by Japanese Breakfast, Collapsed and Sunbeams by Arlo Parks, and Daddy's Home by St. Vincent. The only ones I have heard here is the Halsey album and bits and pieces of the Arlo Parks one. That is it. What about you?
I've heard Jubilee by Japanese Breakfast. And I've heard that If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power by Halsey.
Oh, you listened to it?
I did.
What'd you think?
I didn't really like it.
At all?
Not really, no.
Wow, I enjoy, the first half. The second half lost me.
And I love, all types of music. It's just, I don't know. I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah. I was just interested because it dropped out of nowhere, so I'm like, okay, this might be interesting, but...
I think Japanese Breakfast just
okay.
They're really good. They need more, attention.
Okay.
So
they might give it to them.
Yeah.
Okay. I just hope they just don't give it to Halsey for the popularity just because she's a pop singer.
Yeah.
But I feel like she has a chance. We'll see. Okay, R&B. Best R&B performance. We have Lost You by Snow Allegra. We have Peaches by Justin Bieber, Daniel Caesar, and Giveon. Damage by Her. Leave the Door Open, Silk Sonic. Pick Up Your Feelings, Jasmine Sullivan. Obviously, I know Peaches. I know Damage, Leave the Door Open, and Pick Up Your Feelings. I don't know Lost You. What do you think, Andrew?
Best R&B.
Is Peaches R&B? I thought that shit was pop.
I don't know how that is on the R&B.
Yeah. Anyways, I think Silk Sonic 100%.
I think maybe because it has Daniel Caesar on it.
Yeah, and Giveon basically.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Silk Sonic.
Yeah.
I think they deserve it.
Yeah, so. I think Silk Sonic 100%. Even though Jasmine Sullivan is a great singer, and Her, I ain't gonna no more her for me. So we're giving this to Leave the Door Open. Okay. Best R&B song, Damage by Her. Good Days by SZA. Heartbreak Anniversary by Giveon. Leave the Door Open, Silk Sonic. Pick Up Your Feelings, Jasmine Sullivan.
Good Days.
Good Days?
I think Good Days takes it.
I was going to say, I think this is a great category besides her. You think Good Days is going to take it?
Oh, yeah.
We have Leave the Door Open on here.
Leave the Door Open is a great song, but I mean, I have chosen Leave the Door Open now for 3 different categories. And, you know,
we also have Heartbreak Anniversary. You know that song?
I do know Heartbreak Anniversary. But Good Days is a good song.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I think SZA needs some shine, so I'm going to go ahead and give that to her.
I think SZA or Silk Sonic, just because they're still there. Progressive R&B album. I don't know anyone here, so we can move on.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
No idea.
R&B album. Puta madre, porque esta pinche her está. Relax you well. Temporary Highs in the Violet Skies, Snow Allegra, We Are, Jan Batiste. Gold Digger Sound, Leon Bridges. Back of My Mind by Her. And how you pronounce that?
Hooks
Tales by Jasmine Sullivan.
Yeah.
Let's give this to this John Batiste guy because
John Batiste,
he's everywhere.
He's shown up quite a bit tonight.
Yeah, so let's give him this Grammy.
Yeah.
I love Leon Bridges.
we know nothing about it. It's like, let's just give him this Grammy.
We're gonna give him the Grammy. Rap. Are you ready for rap? Best rap performance: Family Ties, Baby Keem featuring Kendrick Lamar. Oh no. Up by Cardi B. My Life, J. Cole featuring 21 Savage and More. Oh my god, and the last one. I thought it couldn't get any worse. Okay, yes. Thought Shit, Megan Thee Stallion. You go first, because I got some words.
You know, I'm going to go ahead and just...
oh my god.
Okay, My Life from J. Cole, pretty good, actually. So, if he doesn't win, we riot. So, yeah, because, you know, Thought Shit by Megan Thee Stallion, and then Up by Cardi B.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, guys.
What about Family Ties?
Family Ties, I feel like, compared to My Life, no.
Yeah. Okay. Best rap performance. I don't know why Cardi and Megan are here. Like, I miss when rappers would actually like.
Well, I mean, they're rapping. They're rapping.
Oh no, they're not.
In their own way.
They are talking about.
In their own way.
I was gonna say something.
They're talking about doing some thought shit.
Yeah, and saying if it's stuck and it's up and it's stuck.
If it's stuck and it's up, then it's stuck. All
bring
right?
a good performance. We're giving this to My Life, and if not, then it'll go to Family Ties. But I don't want. No, I was gonna say something, but I don't want people coming after me. So we're moving on to best melodic rap performance. Pride is the Devil by J. Cole featuring Lil Baby. Need to Know, Doja Cat. Industry Baby, Lil Nas X featuring Jack Harlow. What's Your Name? Tyler the Creator featuring Young Boy, Never Broke Again, and Ty Dolla $ign. Hurricane, Kanye West featuring The Weeknd and Lil Baby. Good for Lil Baby being here twice as a featured artist. Good category. What do you think?
I am going to go with Hurricane by Kanye West. I mean, to be honest with you, What's Your Name is also another banger. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Hurricane.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Industry Baby, though, was really popular, too.
That's why I'm kind of leaning towards it. It's the biggest, most popular song here.
True, yeah, no. And then Pride is the Devil, I've heard it's pretty good as well. So and every song on here is good.
Doja's song is good.
Yeah, every song on here is good.
So I would be okay with anyone taking it, but I'm leaning a little towards Industry Baby.
Okay, that's fair.
Best rap song, Bath Salts by DMX featuring Jay-Z and Nas. Best Friend, Sweetie featuring Doja Cat. Family Ties, Baby Keem featuring Kendrick Lamar. Jail, Kanye West featuring Jay-Z. My Life, J. Cole featuring 21 Savage and Murray. Another good category.
I feel like My Life takes it again.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I mean, Jail is a good track. I don't know, it's got a crazy beat on it. But My Life is actually a really good track, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with that.
I haven't heard Bath Salts.
Yeah.
Have you?
Bath Salts by DMX. I haven't. No. I was surprised to even see his name on here. To be honest with you.
Oh.
I can't say I've heard that, and I haven't heard. Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say I haven't heard Best Friend.
You definitely heard Best Friend.
I most definitely have heard Best Friend.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing it here competing with these songs.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. My Life. If they go popularity, we'll see these two ladies taking it. But we'll see what they do with it. Best Rap Album, The Off-Season, J. Cole, King's Disease 2 by Nas, Call Me If You Get Lost, Tyler, the Creator, Donda, Kanye West. I read recently, because Drake was here and they removed Drake. Well, Drake wanted to be removed from all the categories he was nominated in. So he is no longer in this category.
Do you know the reasoning behind that?
He's talked about it before, that he's just not interested in the Grammys anymore. They have some history. And
okay.
Yeah, people were just saying they were confused because Drake has to submit for these categories in order to be nominated, but he withdrew from everything, so he's no longer here. It was 5, now it's 4.
Good for him. Honestly, fuck the Grammys. So, I know we're going over it. We're going over this entire list.
We have a
but
podcast
fuck
episode
the
dedicated to the Grammys.
Yeah, but fuck the Grammys, honestly.
Yeah. I like Kanye's album here. It's a little long for me, but I did really enjoy The Journey. And I've only listened to Tyler's. I listened to bits and pieces of J. Cole's. I haven't listened to this
J. Cole's album is really good.
Yeah.
Just out of, I think, quality, if we're talking about quality here, I think J. Cole takes it. But I think popularity, Donda, or Call Me If You Get Lost.
Yeah.
And, for those hardcore fans out there, I mean, King's Disease 2, I mean, that would be awesome if Nas won a Grammy. But
right.
I just don't see it happening, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with the off season.
Yeah. Cool. Country.
Oh.
Let's see how well you know country.
Yeehaw.
Best country solo performance. We have Forever After All by Luke Combs, Remember Her Name, Mickey Guyton, All I Do Is Drive, Jason Isbell, Camera Roll, Casey Musgraves, and You Should Probably Leave, Chris Stapleton. I know every song here except for Jason Isbell, because I do listen to country music. And
that's funny, because I've only heard Camera Roll by Casey Musgraves.
Oh, great song too.
It's pretty good. It is pretty good.
This is between Chris Stapleton and Luke Combs, but I feel like they're gonna give this to Luke Combs. He did dominate the country radio and country charts this whole year, especially with that song.
I did see his name everywhere, and with that, I never listened to any of his music.
Honestly, me too. I don't listen to him. I like the other. I like Keith Urban and Luke Bryan and all that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think Luke Combs, but Chris Stapleton has a chance.
I'm gonna go with Casey Musgraves.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Casey Musgraves because she's the only person I listen to on this.
Yeah. She has a great voice, right?
She does.
She writes all her songs too. She's great. Best country duo / group performance. If I Didn't Love You, Jason Aldean and Carrie Underwood. Younger Me, Brothers Osborne. Glad You Exist by Dan and Shay. Chasing After You, Ryan Hurd and Maren Morris. Drunk and I Don't Want to Go Home by Elle King and Miranda Lambert. I don't know Chasing After You, even though I know who Maren Morris is, and I don't know Younger Me. This is between If I Didn't Love You and Drunk and I Don't Want to Go Home. Both great songs. I prefer Drunk and I Don't Want to Go Home, but I feel like they will give this to Jason Aldean and Carrie Underwood just because it's Jason Aldean and Carrie Underwood, and it is a beautiful song.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. I mean, I know of Jason Aldean and Carrie Underwood. And then other than that, I know Dan and Shay actually. I was recently introduced to them. So
great singers, yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you on that. I think Jason Aldean, Carrie Underwood, they have a lot of weight behind their names.
Yeah.
So I think they'll give it to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know who Elle King is?
I don't. I also know who Miranda Lambert is. Yeah. So
she sings X's and O's.
Oh, okay.
She did a collab with Miranda Lambert.
Got it.
Best country song, Better Than We Found It, Maren Morris. Camera Roll, Casey Musgraves. Cold, Chris Stapleton. Country Again, Thomas Rhett. Fancy Like by Walker Hayes, and Remember Her Name, Mickey Guyton.
I've heard Cold by Chris Stapleton.
Me too.
It's pretty good.
And Camera Roll. And have you ever heard Fancy Like?
I don't think so.
Yeah, we fancy like Applebee's
no. Oh my God.
Got some whipped cream on the Saturday.
Dude, I should just walk out right now. I hate that fucking song.
Why is it nominated in Best Country Song?
I fucking hate that song. Oh my God.
Some TikToker came up with that song and
holy shit.
Wow. And Kesha, she came on the remix to make the song bigger, but it didn't go anywhere.
Kesha making things bigger, huh? I didn't think I'd hear those two words.
Oh my God.
Kesha and bigger.
Kesha and bigger. Oh my God.
When I think of Kesha, I'm being completely honest with you, I think of the word musty.
Why?
I just think of the word musty. She just looks like she's a very musty person.
Oh my God. Well,
if you got something to say about it, let me know. But
God, you got me.
That's what comes out the top of my head.
Well, when I think of Kesha, I think of talent. I don't think of musty.
I think we got two very different,
clearly
pictures of Kesha here. Then, all right.
Okay, I think shit. If they better not go with popularity because I don't want to see Fancy Like taking shit. I love Chris Stapleton. I see him winning this, and I see Casey Musgraves winning this.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Chris Stapleton.
Yeah. Now that Luke Combs is not here, I think Chris or Casey can take this shit. Now we have Best Country Album, Skeletons by Brothers Osborne, Remember Her Name, Mickey Guyton, The Marfa Tapes by Miranda Lambert, John Randall, and Jack Ingram, The Ballad of Dud and Juanita by Sturgill Simpson, and Starting Over, Chris Stapleton. Without a doubt, I think Chris Stapleton. Amazing album. And my favorite from this list, actually.
Yeah, go off, Chris Stapleton, dude.
Yeah. Love his voice. There was a song I was singing called If It Hadn't Been for Love by the Steel Drivers for years, and I had no idea that Chris Stapleton was the lead singer and that was his band, and now he's a solo artist.
I didn't know that.
Crazy. And I guess Miranda Lambert did an album with these two guys.
John Randall and Jack Ingram.
Never heard of them. Sturgill Simpson I've heard of. And
I think The Ballad of Dude and Juanita.
It sounds like a Spanish album, but Okay, moving on. Best New Age.
New Age.
No, right?
Yeah, no, we're gonna go ahead and skip that.
Improvised Jazz.
Improvised Jazz.
That's okay. No,
yeah, that's a big no.
Can we skip all the jazz?
Yeah, I think we're
skipping jazz.
Tony Bennett, if you're in there, hope you win.
No. Latin jazz, no. Gospel
Christian music.
We're skipping that, I think, because I don't listen to that.
I don't.
We're skipping gospel.
Praise
contemporary
Jesus.
Christian. Praise Jesus. Best roots gospel. Harry Connick Jr. Oh, I could speak on this one. No, I can't. I hope Carrie Underwood takes this. It is a beautiful album. Singing songs from church that I grew up singing, and it was beautiful.
Okay.
Her version of How Great Thou Art is insane, and I'm going to show you once we're done recording her vocals on that, because wow.
Insane.
Okay. Best Latin pop album.
No, this is all you.
This is all you.
This is all me.
We have Vertigo, Pablo Alborán, Mis Amores, Paula Arenas, Hecho en la Antigua, Ricardo Arjona, Mis Manos by Camilo, Mendo by Alex Cuba, And look who we have here. We have Revelación by Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez.
Okay, before I say who I think is going to win, I want to say I'm proud of this girl right here for her first ever Grammy nomination, for all the shit she's received from everyone saying she's not talented, she can't sing, she can't write, she can't perform.
Who said that?
The whole world giving her shit for her live singing. Where have you been?
What do you mean, where have I been?
Everyone has been hating on her singing and her live singing for years.
If you hate on Selena Gomez, fuck you. How about that?
For years. And I was annoyed of it. And here she is, Grammy-nominated artist, so good for her.
She's never been nominated for a Grammy before?
Ever.
Wow.
Ever.
Not even for the Rare?
No, not for Rare. Lose You to Love Me didn't even get a Grammy nomination. I thought it would.
Oh, wow.
And Lose You to Love Me was her first ever #1 song.
Was that last year?
Rare came out...
No.
Rare came out 2019.
2019, okay.
2019 that came out.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm just really proud of her. She's worked really hard, and
yeah,
there she is.
Selena Gomez, you're the best.
Yeah, and God, I love the album. I've heard all of these except for Paula Arenas, and as much as I want Selena to take it, I just don't know, dude. I just don't know.
You don't know. Who do you think's gonna take it?
I just don't. Camilo.
Okay.
I think for sure Camilo, but like, you don't know how bad I want Selena to take this. It'd be so great. But
no, I want her to win.
Me too.
I haven't listened to the album,
but you want her to win.
But I want her to win.
It's great. I hope. I don't know. I don't want to think about it. We'll wait for the Grammys and see. Best Música Urbana album.
Karol G.
Karol G. Afro Díaz, Raúl Alejandro. El Último Tour del Mundo by
Bad Bunny.
Jose by J Balvin. What the fuck is this? KJO 516. Karol G. Sin Miedo del Amor y Otros Demonios. 8. Kali Uchis. And so, let's see. Very hard category because Raúl Alejandro is huge, Bad Bunny is huge, J Balvin is huge, Karol G is huge. I don't know who the last one is.
Kali Uchis? Sir?
I don't know. Do you know him?
Yeah, you haven't heard Just a Stranger?
No.
Dollar bills. No? Nothing?
Can you sing a little more?
No, she's great. She's great.
Oh, it's a girl.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Bad Bunny, 100%. He's taking this. Great album. But he does have competition here. And I'd actually be happy with anyone else taking it. He's been winning every single award for years, and he deserves it. He's Bad Bunny. But it'd be nice to see like other Latin artists who are also killing it win something.
Yeah. I mean, Karol G.
American Roots, again. I think
this is just like
bluegrass. Ooh, interesting. Traditional blues, contemporary blues.
Someone bust
Look,
out.
Black Keys.
Oh, the Black Keys.
Contemporary blues. To those of you listening, we're just scrolling down. Just wait for the next category.
There's a lot.
Best folk. I don't know anyone here.
No idea.
Regional Roots. Nope.
Yeah, at the beginning of this episode, we said we listen to all kinds of different music. I think we've come to the conclusion that we don't listen to all kinds of different music.
Speak for yourself.
We don't listen to folk music.
Speak for yourself. Look at Sean Paul here in Best Reggae Album. Single girl, what you doing out there? What's that one song? Take you, I got the right temperature. Let me know what that was I. Oh, you are more than diamond, more than
This has turned into a private performance.
Yes. What's that? Rocka, 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 bye.
Waka waka.
It's Rockabye, right? And he was on another one with Beyonce. Oh my God, what was that song with Beyonce? Oh no.
I have no idea.
Okay,
maybe I came to the realization that I don't listen to all kinds of different music.
Let's give this to Sean Paul. Again.
Okay, yeah, let's go Sean Paul.
Look, the Aruj of global music.
What's
global music? like different
global
language?
music from around the world.
Look, pa pa pa. Global music album. No sé, no sé. Children's music.
Children's music, huh?
No sé, no sé. Spoken word. You can win a Grammy, Andrew, by speaking.
Yeah, audiobook, storytelling, and poetry.
Look at President Barack Obama and Dave Chappelle.
Barack Obama and Dave Chappelle. And Don Cheadle.
Wow. Interesting.
Carry On, Reflections for a New Generation from John Lewis.
Wow. Let's get this to Barack Obama.
I'm gonna go Don Cheadle.
Best comedy album. Okay, interesting. Okay. The Comedy Vaccine by, I can't read, Lavelle Crawford. Evolution, Chelsea Handler. Saw her concert, her special. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Sincerely, Louis C.K. by...
I thought he was canceled. I'm surprised they're not nominated for anything.
Well, he won't win. Thanks for Risking Your Life, Louis Black. The Greatest Average American, Nate Bargatze. And Zero Fucks Given by Kevin Hart. I was gonna say...
I'm gonna go with Lavelle Crawford.
Okay, I strongly disagree. This is between Chelsea Handler and Kevin Hart. I want to see Chelsea take this, but it's Kevin Hart. Again, I haven't listened to any of these.
I haven't listened.
I know them as comedians, so I'm like, they're both hilarious.
Got it.
But she's a little problematic, like with politics and all that bullshit. But then there's just Kevin Hart. Everyone loves him, but still, it's like,
yeah.
So those two.
I'm gonna go with Lavelle Crawford. I haven't listened to any of these. I'm just going off the name of the special.
Exactly.
The Comedy Vaccine.
Don't Let Us Down. Oh, the Comedy Vaccine. That's a great title.
Yeah.
They might, yeah.
Go get your vaccinations.
Musical theater. This is my jam. Musical theater.
What the fuck is that?
Stop. I haven't looked at it yet. Relax.
The girl from the North County. Oh,
North Country, pinche estúpido.
Ladies and gentlemen,
no sabes leer.
I think we've come to the conclusion. I can't fucking read.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, best musical theater album. Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cinderella. Okay, we could go without the Cinderella. Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Your favorite.
Andrew Lloyd Webber. This isn't the one with Camila.
Oh, okay.
This is just,
okay.
I don't know what he did, but he's a legend, especially musical theater on Broadway. Burt Bacharach. And Steven Sater's Some Lovers. The world premiere cast, blah, blah, blah. Girl from the North Country. Les Mis, iconic.
We're going to take that out.
Les Miserables, the stage concert. Iconic, legendary. Les
Bob
Mis.
Dylan.
Stephen Schwartz, Snapshots. And the unofficial Bridgerton musical.
Barlow and Bear.
Yes. This is...
I'm going to go with Girl from the North Country. Because it's got Bob Dylan on it.
I didn't even notice Bob Dylan, yeah. Wow. Okay. Andrew Lloyd Webber, Les Mis, or Bridgerton. Moving on. Best compilation soundtrack for visual media. So best soundtrack. Cruella from Cruella de Vil, I'm assuming. Dear Evan Hansen from Dear Evan Hansen, I'm just assuming.
Mm-hmm.
In the Heights from In the Heights. One Night in Miami from One Night in Miami. Respect. Oh my God.
Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah, from Respect.
Schmigadoon?
Episode 1. Not episode 2, just episode 1. The United States versus Billie Holiday, Andra Day. What a great category. I've listened to all of these except for the Schmigadoon. Wow, amazing. Okay. No. Okay, this is... Shit. Oh no. Do you know any of these? Because I'm really struggling.
I watched the movie Cruella. That's all.
Oh no. Okay, well I've listened to most of these soundtracks.
I haven't seen Dear Evan Hansen.
Oh no.
And I haven't seen In the Heights.
Oh no.
I know. Blasphemy. But just going off of this, I know Jennifer Hudson, and I know her portrayal of Aretha Franklin was pretty damn good. So
amazing.
I'm gonna go with, you know what? I'm gonna go with Jennifer Hudson and Respect. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm between Respect, In the Heights, and Dear Evan Hansen. I feel like these two were Broadway shows, right? And they made movies out of them in the soundtrack. So the songs were already known, and they're nominated for Grammys for what the work for the film. So, like, there's Lin-Manuel Miranda, Ben Platt. Is Ben Platt even here? Oh wow, he didn't. He wasn't credited.
I don't see him.
I don't know. I don't want to think about it. It's stressing me out. I love all of these. Best score soundtrack for visual media. Do I know?
Ooh.
Bridgerton, Dune, The Mandalorian season 2.
The Mandalorian.
Queens? Yeah.
Fucking an amazing soundtrack. So.
Wow.
Queen's Gambit,
and Soul. That's the cartoon
Soul.
movie.
Oh, he John Batiste did the music for Soul.
This John guy is talented.
He's everywhere. That guy must be, you know.
Oh, this is the word for the composers.
Yeah, for the composers. Dune by Hans Zimmer. It gets a lot of shit, or it doesn't get shit. It's just like it's become like a meme on TikTok. But I will say the music in Dune is really good.
Yeah.
But then also Mandalorian season 2. I mean Mandalorian in general.
Yeah.
Ludwig Göransson, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. You deserve all the praise.
Yeah, I want to give it a Mandalorian just because of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Mandalorian season 2.
I agree. Best song written for visual media. This is gonna be great. Okay, Agatha All Along from WandaVision.
Oh wow!
All Eyes on Me from The Inside. All I Know So Far from Pink. All I Know So Far, her documentary. Fight for You from Judas and the Black Messiah. Here I Am, Singing My Way Home from Respect. Speak Now from When I Am Miami.
I'm going to go with All Eyes on Me from Inside.
I've never heard that song.
Really?
Yeah.
You should check it out.
Never heard that shit. All I Know So Far is so great. Have you heard that song? Have you watched the documentary? It's freaking amazing.
No.
Amazing. Fight for You. Did I see something from Respect? Yes, I did. Okay. Damn. Oh no.
You're just having a tough time.
Dude.
I'm just going with.
No, this sucks. I think Speak Now. Oh, I thought that was Taylor Swift Speak Now. I'm like, what? Respect, Jennifer Hudson, or Pink.
Okay. I'm gonna go with fuck. The one that I said.
Yeah. I already scrolled.
I know you went too far down already. What the hell?
Look, Booker T.
What the fuck?
This better be the Booker T that I'm thinking of.
Back to Life. Booker T, Kings of Soul.
Can you dig it?
Sucker.
Bad Bunny has a song dedicated to Booker T.
Oh really? I haven't.
Booker T.
I can't say I've heard it, but no, I mean, I don't think that's the Booker T we're thinking of.
Oh, this is best remix recording, you guys. Just if you're wondering, I can't help but notice. I met him last night. This is Demi and Ariana's duet, but it's a remix. And this makes me sad because if they win, the award goes to the remixer, not them two. Interesting. Okay. That's a great song. I don't know why the remix is.
What is this? Best Immersive Audio Album.
Alicia Keys. Yeah.
Alicia, click. Fine Line.
What is... Fine Line is here. This came out 2019.
This category recognizes excellence in the multi-channel immersive audio recordings. Eligible recordings must be commercially released for sale or streaming on a consumer format / configuration.
I don't know what that means.
I don't understand.
So Alicia Keys.
I'm gonna go with Fine Line. Harry Styles.
We're gonna give Harry another Grammy. Why not? Let's do it.
Please.
And what is this? Best immersive audio engineered album. Producer of the Year, classical music. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know shit about that.
I think there's one more that we will know, and I think it's best music video. So let's do that. Classical composition, music video, film, best music video. Shot in the Dark, AC/DC, Freedom, John Batiste. I Get a Kick Out of You, Tony Bennett, Lady Gaga. Peaches by Bieber. Happier Than Ever, Billie Eilish. Montero, Call Me By Your Name, Lil Nas X. And Good For You, Olivia Rodrigo.
I'm gonna go with Montero. just because of the outrage.
Yeah.
People were losing their minds over that music video. Like, they haven't seen worse shit than, you know, him sliding down a pole to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Montero. If not, you know, Olivia Rodrigo, good for you.
I actually am not a fan of Olivia's music videos.
Really?
Like, no.
I mean, the good for you one was like the, you know, high school, you know, 2000s movie.
Yeah. My pick here is actually Billie Eilish.
Okay.
She's very involved in her music videos from the start of her career. Every music video she's ever done, she's highly involved and knows what she wants to put out and knows the art that she wants to create. And Happier Than Ever is no exception. The music video is perfection and very beautiful. And I don't think she's ever won a Best Music Video award, unless she won one for Bad Guy, but I do not remember. So I hope this one takes it.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Montero then. Just out of spite, once again.
Yeah. Best music film, I see Inside Bo Burnham, David Byrne, American Utopia, Happier Than Ever, A Love Letter to L.A., Billie Eilish, Music, Money, Madness, Jimi Hendrix and Maui.
Jimi Hendrix and Maui.
Wow. We were talking about older people who still make music.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, okay. Summer of Soul.
Are you talking about Jimi Hendrix?
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you know this.
I know.
I'm gonna rain on your parade.
That'd be really crazy if he's still.
Yeah, he's still making music.
You know what? His ghost is actually making music.
Yeah.
I only saw the Billie Love Letter, not all of it, because I got kind of bored. But it's just her singing songs and.
Yeah, I. Inside by Burnham is the only one I know.
Okay. Yeah. And we are done.
That's a wrap. Oh my god. How many? 70? 80?
We did a lot. And we have recorded a lot because I'm usually done by like around 1,000. We're almost at 2,000 here in the top.
We're gonna have to cut a lot of this episode out. But
not very much to cut
really?
out. People who want to listen can listen. If they don't want to, that's fine.
If you stayed and actually listened all the way through, I just want to give you the biggest round of applause.
Yeah, thank you so much for listening. If you made it all the way through, thank you to Andrew for coming by, and hope you guys agreed with our predictions. And if you didn't, screw you, because we're right, and
we're definitely not. But you know, we'll say we are.
And maybe if you guys want it, Andrew will come over the Grammys day, and we will talk about our predictions and see if we're actually right, which I'm sure we are. We will be. And I don't know if I told Andrew this, but I'll tell y'all, Grammys are on my birthday, so it's going to be a very special day. I'm actually going to be at the Grammys performing.
Yeah.
I can't speak a lot about it right now.
He's going to be on stage with his favorite person ever, Olivia Rodrigo, who he's fighting with 13-year-olds for tickets to go see. I
am fighting really hard to get tickets.
That's why he's going to be there, because she invited him because she saw how hard he was fighting all of these 13-year-olds for.
I am fighting so hard for Olivia Rodrigo tickets, more than I'm fighting for Adele tickets, because Adele and I need to talk. Dude, Adele released her Vegas residency tickets. Tickets are like $2,000, more than that.
Yeah,
and
no thank you.
Almost all sold out. And I'm like, cool, she's not going on tour. She's doing shows in Vegas. Cool, I could finally go. No, not with that price.
Just sneak in.
Just sneak in. It's the Caesars Palace in Vegas. Have you seen that shit?
Dude, I've seen all those TikToks where those guys, they just basically go into an office supply place and then they laminate a stupid name tag and they throw on a sweatshirt that says staff and they just walk right in.
Can you give me their numbers so they can show me how? You know them?
No, I don't know them. I don't associate myself. Sorry.
Okay, well, this episode is long enough, so thank you to you guys for listening, and I'll see you next week. I don't know what episode this is. I think 3 or 4, but I'll see you next week with a brand new episode. I don't know who the fuck it's going to be, but we'll see, because I'm recording all this shit in December, so... and you're listening to it January 20-something, so that's pretty cool. Thank you, Andrew, once again.
No problem, man. Good to have me on. Again, to reiterate, the only guest to come back for a second time. So to all the other guests, some of them are good friends, but get shit on because I am the only one so far.
Yeah, and only one that's been invited on twice.
Exactly.
Because you can only come on by invitation. So.
Exactly.
We need to shut the fuck up. Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.